get asked all the time about what's the best food, what's the best exercise, what's the best diet, what's the best everything. So in this video, we're going to discuss context. It's coming up. So number one, I get asked all the time, what's the best diet? The best diet, without any shadow of a doubt, this is an answer I give every single time, is the one you can stick to, the one that works for you. So let's put a bit of context on it. A pizza, 1200 calories plus, whatever it is. Now, if we had one of those 6 nights a week, we got a problem. If, however, we have one on a Friday night, because that's date night, and you sit down at the table with your other half, and you're having your pizza and a glass of wine, then the context is that fits the plan, because that allows for sustainability, that allows for you to continue with your eating plan forever, because contextually, big word, it's in the plan and it helps maintain sustainability and keeping to the plan. It helps with our head, it stops us craving, it stops all those feelings of, oh, I'm on a diet. No, we're not. This is how we eat, and having a pizza on a Friday night is part of what we do. Why would we take away that bit of pleasure when we're trying to control calories and we have 27 other meals around the week that we can play with? And even on that pizza night, we can take a bit of garlic bread out or something to take the calories down, but we keep the pizza in. So, is pizza bad? The context is, you have 6 pizzas a week, we're in trouble. You have 1 a week, on date night, we're good to go. Get asked all the time, what's the best exercise, the best training? And again, my answer is very, very clear. The best exercise is the one that you enjoy, the one that you're going to stick to. Now, I'm a big fan, big believer, and a big pusher of weight training and all the benefits. But if you hate gyms, if it's not for you, then guess what? I could write you what I would think would be the perfect plan. But if you're not going to be able to do it, or you don't want to do it, or it's just not for you, then it's the worst plan. So the context is, the best exercise is the one you love, the one you can stick to, and the one that you enjoy the most, because then you will sustain it and you'll get the results. Hence, it'll become, there's the best one. So the context is, there is no best. The best is the one that suits you the most, the one that you enjoy. So go find something you enjoy, something you love, something that you don't need motivation for, something that we don't need willpower for, because when we rely on those two, we're on a sticky wicket, because those two will desert you as good as look at you. We don't want to rely on them two, willpower and motivation. No. So find the ones you enjoy. That's the context of what's the best exercise. Something I hear quite a bit is, I can't afford a personal trainer, or I can't afford a gym membership. And for me, it's very rarely they can't afford the gym membership. It's just the fact that their priorities are elsewhere, that they would much prefer to spend that money, or they get much more perceived value by going to a coffee shop and spending £4 on a cup of coffee every day, going to get that cake, having that night out, having the beers, whatever it is. And none of this is a problem, but it's not a fact that most people can't afford it. It's a fact that they're not high enough on their value system. So the context is that money, well, if I spend £30 on a gym membership, that I could have a cup of coffee a day for that, for a week. You know, in my world, I can't get my head around that, but I totally get that that's people's value system. So the context is that they see the value somewhere else, not in spending money on themselves or a gym membership or getting some help or whatever it is, because they see the value of their money somewhere else. So that is my take on context. When people ask about what's the best food, what's the best exercise, what's the healthiest this, what's the good, the bad and the ugly, it's all about the context. Like I said, at McDonald's, if you're going with your 2-year-old on a Saturday morning, the context of that is absolutely spot on. If you're calling in on the way home from work, on the way home to having food, then we got a problem. So context. If you like this video and you want to see some more, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.